everybody, welcome to the flower patch. My name's Iris Smith and I make artificial flower arrangements for all occasions. Well, I just wish to say it is chilly. So it is 2 degrees, which is, I don't know what that is, but it is very chilly. You can hear my heater in the background, guys, because I am cold to the bones. Right, thank you for all your wonderful messages. I really do appreciate them. You're such a wonderful bunch of people. I just, can't thank you enough. I haven't got the words, to thank you enough for, all your fabulous messages. Right, today we're going to do another wreath, but this is a bit more, well, I say simpler. We'll see. It's going to be an Easter one, but it's going to be mainly eggs, I think, but I'll show you. I'm using a 12-inch grapevine wreath. I've put a hook on it already, but before I started, I've oh my goodness, here we go. I've sprayed it a little bit. That'll do. I've not oversprayed it in white, just a small bit. I've done it on both sides though, but it is that. You can still see some of the woody effect through it. It's not that I'm looking for a Christmas effect wreath, that's not the case. I just haven't got a white grapevine wreath, so I wanted to just spray it a little bit, just to have a little bit of white in it, just to give a difference than the normal brown. So I'm going to go through what we're going to use. Now I've got these out again. I've chopped some down. I've been measuring them. Now I've had a look on here and they are called mango seed pod. So that's what they are. I wasn't sure what they was called, but mango seed pod. And again, I think you can get these off Hobbycraft, if I can remember correctly. When I was searching, I spotted them. What I want to do today is sort of like make a tree effect in the center, and you'll see why as we go along. So we've got those. I've just got out one bunch of, or stem of ruscus, just to add some green in. I'm not going to use a lot of foliage today, guys. It's not like me, but again, there's going to be more eggs and a bit of floral. So I've got one stem. I've got 3 left of this ruscus as well, the flocked, where I can chop into thirds or halves or have it as a full stem, and we're going to use the last of these as well. And I think they are really, really pretty, really, and very bulky, so they they will cover quite a bit of your wreath. Now I found some more of these. I found some more going through a couple of my buckets. There was right at the back, the ones on the wall that I have right at the back. So we've got some grasses with the green buttercups in as well. Well, I say green, they're sort of like going a yellowy colour. So we've got those, and we may use those. Right, for our floral, it's all the same flower, and they have their own foliage in, hence the reason I've not used got a lot of foliage out. But they're only baby ones. I have the pink baby carnations. I have the peach baby carnations. And I also have the blue with like a dusky bluey grey baby carnations as well, with the little flowers on, and again their own foliage as well. So that's our floral. Now I've got out, these are on a garland, and I got these from Ruffles Creations, and they are on a garland. I've only cut 2 pieces off, but there is 3 on here, 3 sprigs on each one, so I may cut those up into individual, or they're on paperback, or I may take them off, leave them as one full one. So we've got those, and we've got a lovely pale lemon, pink, white. And I've got out 2 of these again. These were from Ruffles Creations. These Easter egg picks with some little, I don't know, seeds on them, and some berries, and a tiny little bit of foliage as well. So I've got those. I also got out, because this has got eucalyptus on, and these have pink berries and some eggs as well, I thought we may use, oh, and some twiggy bits, so I thought we may use some of those. And I've also got out, isn't that Diddy? And that just fits in the palm of my hand. Isn't that Diddy? Oh, so a little birdie's nest with 3 eggs in, and 2 little birdies that I've placed on picks that can sit around the nest watching for when their babies hatch. Mummy and Daddy. So we've got those. That's it. That's it, guys. Not much there today. And I've also got out I've got plenty of Easter ribbon, but I haven't got any with birds. They're all rabbits and carrots and things like that. Because I'm using pastel, I've got some stripy ones in pastel, some checkered ones as well, but I do adore this. So I want to place where the ribbon, the hook is at the top, a bow there coming maybe down. I'll probably separate the tail ends to come across. We'll see. So I'll place that on at a later stage. Now I have got, because I've got eggs and I've got the mango seed pods, I want to place some eggs on the mango seed pods, but there isn't any wire to help me stick them on. So I've got some white floral wire. I've got them, I think I'm going to use these because they are thinner. I think these may be a 24 gauge, because I have got the longer ones, and I'm not gonna need those, guys. And I think they are a 20 or a 22, so I won't need the long ones. But I just wanted to show you that you can get them in different lengths and colours. I get the white ones just in case I need them for anything in particular. So let's just, and I'm going to stick these inside some of the eggs and use them as a, you know, so it's got a pick, and then the wire I can wrap around the mango seed pod, so it looks like we've got a tree with eggs growing on it. That's my idea. So we'll have to see if it works. So I have got those. I did forget to get for my bow. So I'm not going to put the this in straight away because obviously the eggs and everything will be in. I don't want it to be buried. I want it to sit more on top. So we're going to place that in at a later stage as well. So I will just alter the camera because I'm going to be lazy again, guys, and I'm going to sit. So one moment. So let's see if you can see that. Because I do want that to sit somewhere up here, but with us having the foliage and everything and the eggs and floral, that will cover at least around here. So I want that to sit on top. So I'm going to start with our one stem. In fact, no, I'm going to start with our mango seed pods and then with the ruscus. I've cut little bits off in case I want to mix them up within the floral down below. If not, then I will save them for another project. Get that off. Now I have cut somewhat slightly longer. As you can see, they've got wires on. I'm going to wrap that wire around there just to keep it from, you know, cutting anybody. So I want to place those in. What I'm trying to do is make a tree, sort of like a tree shape. There's this one here. And just spread them out. So I sort of like want it like that. I think it'd be better once we've got them in that we can position it. So let's get this one in first. You don't have to use these, you can use actual twigs. Glue off. And then I may want to bring this one around here. You can get white twigs, so if you'd like. I've just got brown twigs, so I thought it'd be, you know, I'll use these instead. So let's just because I don't want to have anything around the top apart from the bow. Let's bring that one down a bit. You may alter this a few times. I'm going to place one there. Let's just angle that. Yeah, I'll place one more in. Take it just behind. I'm placing them all around a similar area with the stems, because then they can balance off each other or lean on each other for support, because they're not very thick, so I'm hoping that the eggs stick on. So we're going to just leave it like that. So we've just got that. So I'm going to keep these little pieces. They do tangle up quite easily. Place those there. Right, so now we'll use our ruscus. Now I sat here thinking earlier, do I place the ruscus in like that? Again, I don't want it going really bushy, and I can get, you know, quite a bit off if I do them like that. Or do I do it like that? No, I'm going to do it singular. Oh, I'm dithering, guys. So I'm going to just place some on single picks. And you can get these off of Timu or Timu. You know, some people pronounce it different. I think they're called ironclad floristry wire. Not just wire or floristry wire, it's ironclad. You can buy them in 50, 100, 200 and 500. Right, we've got 5. And I'm going to want to go, do want to bring some coming down as well. So I'm going to go either side. So I've placed one on the top here and one around the side. And I'm not placing a big stem on. See, I want this around here. I'll use these. As you can see, I'm just putting 3 going up, and then now I'm going to go slightly so it's at an angle coming down. If you can see, it's slightly coming down here. And do the same here. I'm just sliding along with the grapevine. I'm not going against it. And our last one, I'm going to go here. So I'm going to go across and then down and bend it down. See if I can get it anymore. Like that. So that's all we're doing for that. Now let's see about, oh my goodness, everything's tangled up. I'll take the tabs off. The leaf that's fallen off, so it's not that. Ah, there it is. So we're just going to stick this leaf back on. Just put a bit of glue on the end. Now, before I place these in, because I want these here as well, I want to be placing, I think, a little more foliage. So let's get this grass with the buttercups. That's got 3 on. That's 2, that's got 3 on, so I'm going to bring these down here. I can get them in. got those there. I'm going to bring just 2. Let's move that, guys. Under there. When I say 2, I mean with 2 sprigs on. And then how many have I got? Yeah, these have only got single ones on, so let's cut these a little bit shorter. I'm going to go under, excuse me. There. I've got that. I may place, yeah, I'm going to see if I can do it. I'm going to place one around the central point, but I'm going to go higher up because I don't want it being too far down. Gosh, this wreath is hard. Bend. So I'm going to have it like that. So I've used all of those buttercups that I've found anyway. I may end up finding some more. Right. I want to get in our floral. Oops. I cut one off just so I could have a look how long I'd need them. And what I think let's have a look. Do I place in these? Trying to see which way is the better way for the eggs. Yeah, let's get these in. And cut. And I'm going to go under because I don't want everything, you know, on top. You can manipulate. And just bring some things in. They are wired all to the end. Now that is sticking up there. If you don't like that, you can, you know, attach it with a floral wire to the bottom. I don't mind because it's movement. I like movement. bring the eggs up. Cut this one as well. I'm going to bring everything up to make it easier. Bring them all up to start with, and then I can manipulate them into whichever position I'd like. I'm waiting for some new bunny rabbits to arrive. I don't think they're coming till next week. Right, so. Now again, I've got our berries. Where I could either leave as one and bring those down here. I think they look too much of a cluster, so I may have to alter those. I cut one of these off as well. I don't know about that there. I know what I did, I forgot to get the eggs. The little eggs. Where's that one? Yeah, the flower. Pink. And I want to place in the flowers in between some of the eggs. So we've got white there, so I don't want white, and we've got white there. So I'm going to use, oh my gosh, these are wired on. So what I'm going to do, just place some berries on each end. Because we've got yellow and yellow there, we could have white there, but because we've got the white there, I want to place pink. Again, I tend to look at what colours are around, so I don't, you know, unless I'd like to make a cluster of the same colour. But I do like to, let me turn it around guys, alternate with the colour. Can't get that one in. Let's take the glue off. And I've got pink there, so I could bring a white down here and a white down there. And I'll bring these at the bottom. Get that last bit of paper off. Got these little bits here. I have got one berry left as well. Have those there. Just bring a few of the wispy bits down at the bottom, so it doesn't look like we've forgotten about them. Like that. Right, let's try with our floral. Again, this is going to be sat around there, and then I want Mummy and Daddy hovering around here. And now, do I go for the smaller ones? Oh my gosh, where are they all gone? In here. I don't know how many I'm going to place on. They're on a twig and I just pulling them off. They are polystyrene. If not, I glue them back on. Right, that'll be enough for our Easter eggs. Right, floral. I keep saying it, floral, floral. So, let's get in. And I even though I've got all those flowers out, I don't want to place all of them in, guys. So we've got yellow here with the berries and white. I know we've got that pink, which should be over there. So I'm gonna bring to sit like that. Let's put another one. And they are push-ups as well. So we'll bring the pink here also. And just spread them out. I'm going to alternate with these. Now we've got the blue, so I can bring a blue down here. Bit of glue off the stem. Again. Just play around and have fun. Get into the Easter spirit. I had to think what other colour I picked then. Peach. I went for peach. I'm going to bring, I think, the peach up here. In between this foliage. Adding our peach. Oops, I've just heard some of the eggs dropping on the floor. Never mind, we'll grab them. So we've done that. I heard two drop. One's behind me. So let's get these eggs on because I don't want them to drop. And we'll come back to the flowers. So what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to dip the wire in the glue, place it inside the polystyrene egg, and then I'm going to wrap, cut a bit off of the wire, save that wire for the next one. Sorry, I nearly did it wrong. And then I'm going to just wrap, if I can get it around. wrap the wire around the stem of the mango seed pod, because that is also how the mango seed pods are attached to it, is by the wire just being twisted around. So I'm going to cut that a little bit off, and then just bring that out like that. Get another one. There we go. Around, and it can be quite tedious. If you don't want it flat and you want it sticking out a little bit, then don't place the egg right to the stem like I did with the yellow one. And then you'll be able to manipulate then the egg on which direction you'd like it to sit. If you have health issues with your hands, get some needle nose pliers or flat pliers to help you twist it. That's another one. I'm only cutting it about that long, and then saving that one for the next one. I know a lot of people use the green floral wire. You can get it in silver as well, so if you want to use it in silver, because you know, if you have silver on hand, or even, you know, if you want to, if you've got green stems, then green would be perfect. I tend to try to go with the colour of like this mango seed pod is, it's white, so I tend to try to stick with the colour of that. And if you want to put a dab of glue on, just to hold, you know, if you think the wire looks a bit loosey-goosey, you know, grab your glue gun and place a little bit of wire on, glue on. Sorry. I'm just cutting a little bit what's left because I can't get it all the way around, and that will help me manipulate. The eggs into whatever direction. You can put as many eggs on as you wish. You know, you can just do one size eggs if you like. You don't have to have a variety of different, oh I nearly did it, different size eggs. Right, I've got yellow there, so again I'm taking into consideration what I've got around me. And again, I'm leaving a little bit, as you can see, of wire here, so that I can manipulate the egg into any direction I'd like it to sit. Or you could have it right flat if you wish. trace of pink down here. Got left. Oh my goodness, they're all under here. Oh, I've got... Right, I want a blue down there as well. I may bring, we've got 2 yellows up here, so I may, and a pink, bring a white up there. Whoops, the daisy. This can be quite, oh, I nearly did it again. This can be quite you know, tedious placing all these on, but it was worth it, guys. Bring a white to the top. Oh, it's stuck. One, two, one, two. I feel I need maybe a pink over here. And here. Oh, I've just pulled the leaf off. Oh well, we'll place on the egg instead. You can manipulate however you'd like your eggs to sit. There's not really many over here. I can get that. Nearly finished, guys. I should have really paused the video while I've done this. Right, I'm going to leave it at that. Let's place these back on. So that is how you can attach some little legs onto a little tree. I may just grab that one and hold the top down so it doesn't just constantly keep, you know, coming forward. So if I get, again, a white floral wire, or you could use a green, I'm gonna go through that little bit of grapevine. Oh, well, I was. I don't need my weaving needle because I'm doing it right on the edge. My hands are so cold and slippy. Right, push those through at the back just to hold it, and I'm just going to twist oh my good gracious me, push that back into the wreath. And that will hold that one up, like so. Right, so that is that. Right, I want to just place in, I think I'm going to place in a few more flowers. So where we've got the pink and we've got the peach there, so we're gonna need, and we've got the blue here. So I would like, instead of placing a pink there, I may place a pink there. Again, I don't want to, I know we've got pink there, so we've got to take, again, I'm taking things into consideration. We've got blue, blue, peach. So I'm gonna bring the blue, and I'm gonna place the blue here, and then I'm going to bring a pink. Let's have a look about bringing a pink down here. Yeah, I'm going to bring a pink down there. I've got two pinks on this. So 1, 2, yeah, so we'll bring those down at the bottom as well. Oh, I'm back at the choir tonight, guys. It starts back now after Christmas. I'm looking forward to that. Seen all my friends again in the choir. I don't want that one. Now peach. I've got 3 peach. Let's just take 2 off to start with. I could bring peaches up on each ends here. So let's do that under the yellow berries. Oh, I didn't pull that up enough. We've got 1 peach left. We may as well use it, everybody. Why not? I'll sit that there. Now, let me just have a look. I think, do I need a few more eggs? But do I have some eggs just to scatter around? There's a lot on here. Can get that out. Yeah, there's quite a lot on there. And I've got some others on picks. I've got these on picks. I mean, that's not all, I've just got them when I was having a look earlier, and I'm going to just scatter some around. So I do have others, guys. I really do. Let's get these lovely eggs in. And again, I'm just using these as a little bit of I can get that in. Bring that big egg up. Extra decor in the egg, so we can tell what it is. There's lots and lots of Easter eggs. And on this occasion, I'm not checking the colour because I've got more blue than anything, and pinks. I don't want oranges. Get some right at the bottom. Let's have a look on this side. there's going to be lots and lots of eggs. I've not put any of the flocked ruscus in because I want that to sit there and it will just bring it down. So this blue one, slightly bigger. I'll bring down at the bottom. Right, that's all the eggs that I'd like in. So I don't think we'll keep hold of that. I'm not going to use any of these, guys. I think we've done with the Easter eggs. I've just seen one more on the table what I haven't placed in. Move those away. Here we go. I know where I'm going to place that. Place that there. So we don't need those. Put those in there. So get the mummy and daddy bird. Now the bow, I'm wanting now, do I make a bow here so it drapes down there? That's what I'm thinking, just so we don't, you know, have it going up over. So in fact, let's just get our bird in, bird's nest. Right, floral wire. Where's my green floral wire? Oh, I've got a feeling it's gone in here. I'll have to have a look. Let's just grab another one. So I'm going to get a floral wire, and I can see where there's a bit of like wire brown, what they've used to hold in the grapevine of the bird's nest. I'm going to go under one area with one, and then I'm going to U-bend it, and I'm going to go under. Let me just see, I've gone in the wrong way here, that way. So I've gone through that part, go through this one. Gosh, I've got nimble fingers today. So do that, and then go through the other wired part. There. And there. Because they've done it like a cross at the back. just pull it together. And I'm going to twist the nest. And I'm going to get my weaving needle. And I'm going to take the floral wire. If I can get it in. Through the back. I'm not going to pull on it too tight just yet, because I want to be able to get the other one through. Do a U-bend with the end of the floral wire so it doesn't come out the weaving needle. And then I think it needs to go here. I think I placed one of them in the wrong place, guys. So I may have to bring that one back through. And do it again. I went a bit too far across. Let's keep hold of that one. So I'm going to get my needle nose pliers and pull it through. There we have it. And then twist at the back. I twist about an inch, then just snip the rest off. And then just bend it over, push it back in the wreath. So there we have our little birdie's nest. I may have to place in, I can see it here. Again, there's a gap here, so I may have to just place in a little bit there. So that one's too long, too bushy, that one. And then one here, and that probably we'll see about the others. So I'm gonna place in these two just at the ends here, just to fill in that little gap. Just spread it a little bit. Do that one. Oops, that one's broke. Oh, thanks, honey. Where's on that through? Let me take that one off. Just cut that prong off. And then we're going to push this one in here. And this is just going to cover our bird's nest and that, you know, so there's nothing there. And then our lovely birdies we can place in as well. Now you can either stick one on, put mummy on, that's here, and have daddy sitting up here, or even daddy can go in the nest there. Let's do that. Let's place one in the nest and one on the tree. I'm going to place the other one on the tree once I've got the bow on. So that's, as you can see, on the nest looking out. Doesn't that look pretty? And then depending on where the ribbon falls, then I will place the other one up on the tree. So let's do that. I want to get rid of that that's in my way. So let's just get rid of all of this now while we're going to do the bow. Place that to the side. Clear our mat. We don't want any. So excuse my hands, guys. We don't want any grapevine on our bow. So now I don't really want to be doing a big bow. And keep in mind that we're going to keep measuring, you know, to make sure it sits how we'd like it to sit. So I'm going to dovetail the ends like a tail on a bird. On a dove. So we're just going to look again. We don't want, unless you want it to hang down there, I want it to hang around here. So I'm going to say about an 8-inch tail end. And the top, excuse me, top one we'll do 6. So 6 at the top, which is there, and 8 at the bottom. So, want to see what's, so because we don't want to really extremely big, you know, big loops. So maybe let's have a look at 5 today. No, we'll go 6 and then we'll go 5. So I'm going to go to 6 inch on our bow. So now we can move that. So I placed it through, twist, I tend to fold it in half. I like to get that pleat in the centre. So 6 there as well. Put it through your dowels, twist again towards you. Now I'm going to go to 5. So place it on number 5 on your bow maker. Go through these 2 dowels. Twist again towards you. And go on number 5. Come through again. Now you can leave it as 4, or you can have 5 loops, or how many, you know, you feel you'd like. And then I'm going to bring it to number 4. twist towards yourself, and number 4 again, and then down 2, and we're going to have, should we say 8-inch, didn't we? So we'll cut it around 8-inch, place a dovetail on there, as well. Now if you want, I mean, I don't want a bow that goes one piece down here, one up there. I want it to stay horizontal. So I just want it, because we've got the tree, so I don't want it to be going over the tree. Then you can place the bow to the side of your wreath, but I want this at the top. Now I'd like another tail end on either side. So you can either place it straight across like that, and I'm gonna do that because I'm gonna place just an Easter egg or maybe a flower in the center. So let me just dovetail the ends here. And then we'll also dovetail on here. Oops. So I just want to keep it like that. So I'm going to, some people just go through here, through the center, and push it up like that. Some people place it through the dowels at the bottom, horizontal, before they start. And me, I just slide it under. It's just something I've done, and I do quite a lot. Nothing, you know, everybody's got their own way of placing on the cable tie or even pipe cleaner. Now I'm not pulling it too tight just yet. I'm gonna get, let's get a white one. The floral wire. We'll lift it up, and you see on here, you will see the crease here where my floral wire is, where it was in between the dowels. That is where you need to pull your pipe cleaner or your cable tie or your floral wire, because that is the center point, and the dowels help you with that. So turn over, and then I'm going to place in floral wire through, and I'm going to pull it tight immediately because I don't want to manipulate the stems in the bow, the loops of the bow, in any other position. So then I'll get my floral wire, twist my bow, not the wire, 2 or 3 times. That should be more than enough. And this is how I just want my bow to sit. So it's like that across. Isn't that pretty? So then when it's on here at the top, it will sit there, and then I will take those off to the side like so. So again, I'm going to use my weaving needle, and we're going to post this, or pop it through one side with one of the wire, just take that wire out the needle, and then get the other one and pop that through, and I'm going either side of the my hook, but I'm not going in the same position because I want it to be able to grab onto something from the opposite side. It's gone. Just pull it. There we have it. Get the hook out of the way. And before you carry on, just make sure that your bow is sitting in the position that you'd like it to sit. Yep. Turn it over, and now I can take this one off the weaving needle. Again, use your flat nose pliers or your needle nose pliers, you know, to give you that helping hand. And I've gone either side of the hook as well, so then the wire will hold the hook in place also. So now you can be a little bit more forceful with your bow. So I've got we'll sit that on there. So I'm just going to take the head from the baby carnation, I may do 3 actually. Let's do 3. Here's 1 there. Just place a bit of glue on and stick it to your ribbon. And let's get Daddy and see where he sits best. Oh, I don't want him in the center. I think over here. So I'm going to place him over here. looks like he's sitting on there. So guys, that is our project for today. Let's place those out the way. Even the ribbon. I hope you enjoyed that. I quite like doing different things. You're giving me, you know, broaden my imagination, so to speak. So that is what we've done. Let's get rid of all that armrest. So that is what we've done, and the hook is in the center. I've placed white on because I knew I was going to be doing, you know, such, you know, pale colors. So I decided to place a white on instead of the rope, you know, instead. Just, you know, widen up your loops as well. And I've got the tail ends hanging down on the side instead of the front, over the front. So we have our Easter eggs and bird nest wreath, which would look lovely, you know, a nice festive little thing. Again, especially for Easter, you know, hunting, or I forgot the name of the game where you hunt for the Easter eggs in the garden where they're buried. Just something like that. Have a little bit of fun. The kiddies, that one may actually they may actually think these are them until they get to it. How glorious. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I'm going to place it on the easel. So let's move these out the way so you can see it properly. I like to place it on the easel so you can get a better look. Right, let's get the camera facing upwards. Right, let's sort this camera out. I may have to bring it back, guys. Or is that okay? I may have to stand it up in the higher position. Oops. Let's have a look. Fingers crossed that I don't mess up. Oh my gosh. Let's just come back a little bit further. I'm rubbish with the technology. I hope you can see that. Oh, another. guys, again, I hope you enjoyed that. And you don't have to put anything in, even in the middle. Just have the bow at the top and just do something like this at the bottom. You know, I'm going to as well, after the video, take this centerpiece out just to have a look what it's like without. And if I think it still needs it, then I'll put it back in. I'm just curious. I was thinking of that as I was going along, and I was doing that in my head. So again, if you want to give it a go, guys. I suggest that you do, especially if you've got grandkiddies, you know, and they love running around looking for Easter eggs and things like that. And just add this as a bit of joy for the little party that, you know, you may be doing for them as well. And make it fun for them, just like you would if it was a birthday party or Christmas party, whichever. But if you want to do it, guys, and you don't want the bird's nest, then maybe place a bunny rabbit in there, you know, a smaller bunny rabbit or a tall bunny rabbit, and work your floral around the bottom. I've ordered some taller ones, but I'm still waiting for them. Why they're taking so long, I don't know. I really don't. But apparently next week now, it's supposed to be this Tuesday, it's now next Thursday. So, who knows? So, you know, and have fun while you're doing it. And if you don't want to do, if you want to just stick to one type of, you know, colour egg, that's fine. You know, stick to that, or eggs what I've got patterns on. I've got some of those in there. I thought they may be a bit too big, but looking at it, I think they would have been okay. But never mind, I can use them again. And also, you know, if you haven't got a bunny rabbit or you haven't got a bird, you know, then you can put a little squirrel in there, you know, things like that. Or, well, I've seen somebody put a cat in there with Easter eggs. I don't know the relevance, but hey ho, you know, you could even put your cat in there, not your cat, a cat. But just have fun, whatever design you just choose to do, guys, and whatever colours. You don't have to go in all the blues, pinks and the peaches I've used. You could just stay in the pinks or the blues and pinks or pinks and whites, you know, the pastel colours, what you tend to use for Easter, and just have fun with it and enjoy it. And don't rush, guys. There's no, you know, there's no time limit unless you've got an order for a customer and you're a bit delayed. Other than that, don't rush. Just enjoy every little moment of it. So, take care. Please subscribe, share and like. You know, to the world, to all the bunnies, to all of the little birdies, whomever, guys. You know, I really do appreciate it. Seriously, I do. You know, and it just gets my business, you know, recognised. Again, as I've stated, when people look up for artificial flower arranging, the more views I get, the more likes I get, the more comments I get. It helps with my algorithms and it boosts me slightly up, a bit further up the ladder. So, again, and I really would, you know, appreciate it so much. So thank you all again today. I won't be here tomorrow. I've got my stock in to try and make some lollipops with, so I shall be busy doing that tomorrow. So I hope you have fun and I hope you have a grand weekend. So take care, guys. Love you lots. God bless and stay warm. Bye for now. Bye bye. Let's just, oh my good gracious me. Oh, the wires all twisted around. Oh my gosh. One moment, guys. There we go. Oh, it's all twisted around the floor as well. Right, there's a lovely pretty bow in pastel colours, the pink, yellow, green and blue. And there's a little pink carnations. We've got them in the blue and the peach there as well. There's a little birdies with the feathers. Daddy up there watching. There's the mango seed pods as well. If you haven't got those and you want to put a tree in the middle, you could get twigs or get twigs from your garden as well. That would be grand. And then all the eggs, the big, small, all different colours in pink, white, yellow, blue. What else, guys? All sorts. And then the berries in white. You've got your berries in yellow as well. And you've got your berries under there in pink also. And then you've got your buttercup with your grass. And then also your ruscus at the back. And just 2 pieces of ruscus, flocked ruscus here next to the bird's nest. So again, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Give it a go. Have fun. And have a wonderful weekend. I love you all. Keep your comments coming. Bye for now.